first coffee shop in the books. We went to Cherry Bomb. That is in Roncesvalles. I'm probably saying that wrong. Apologies. First coffee shop for the vlog. I got a chai tea latte and Brennan got a coffee. Brennan is taking one for the team and actually having coffee because I'm not a huge coffee drinker anymore. I was hoping to try the matcha lattes in this vlog and then Brennan would try the coffee and we would rate both. But unfortunately this place had absolutely no matcha. Anyway, we are on our walk at High Park since Roncesvalles. Literally can't say it. Roncesvalles. Starting with the chai rating, I would give it a 7.5. They should really be renaming this to a spicy chai latte. I've never had a latte that is this spicy without ever calling it a spicy chai. It does have like literal spice in it. Like sometimes when I take a sip, I feel like I'm like chewing on something, but it's just like the spice, like just a little, like just a little bit. Like I feel like if you've ever had like a latte with like chunks of spice or something in it, you know what I mean. But I'm also just not a huge spice girl. I kind of was hoping just for like a regular chai, not a spicy chai. And then for the overall experience going into the coffee shop, I'd probably give it a 4 because I was very disappointed with how busy it is. I mean, I think that just goes to show how good the coffee is, because once you hear Brennan's rating, I think you'll want to go here too. So I'd say this is more of a grab and go spot. You definitely don't really want to hang out there. There's like a few seats outside, a few inside, but it's like such chaotic energy. There's just so many people in such a small space that it's more like you get your stuff, you go, and you probably do what we're doing. You go for a walk in High Park, go in nature. Do not just sit in that place. I would not recommend. So it was really hard to get clips in there because there were so many people. Now we're over to Brennan's rating.
Drip coffee, medium, 8.8, short and sweet.
Yeah, so when Brennan took his first sip of coffee, he was like, wow, like he was amazed and he wanted me to take a sip to appreciate it. So I think that just goes to show how good the coffee is. But I would say it would deserve it because I also took the sip and I typically like do not like black coffee. What would you rate the experience?
4 is a little bit low. I think overall 5.5.
Yeah, customer service was good. I'm just saying like the whole like vibe. Like if you're going to a coffee shop to like work or for the experience or like for the vibe, that's not where you want to go. Like you go here for like the quality and you leave. But the customer service was great. They were patient with us even though it was like chaotic because I couldn't decide what to get since they didn't have the matcha. And we did get a croissant. I think that's something they're also known for. They had an arrangement of so many different types of croissants. So if you're looking to try a croissant and get some good quality coffee and go on a walk in High Park, that is definitely the spot for you. Now we're just gonna enjoy our lovely walk. Guys, now we understand why it was so busy in there. These croissants are amazing. I think I'm gonna give it a 10. I feel like I know my ratings are a little dramatic, like the experience of a 4 and then this is a 10. It's just like crunchy, it just tastes so good. And we literally just got the butter, but they had so many other flavors.
Yeah.
What would you?
10.
You would also give it a 10?
Yeah, the crust on the outside, the fluffy on the inside.
Okay, now we're just exploring the streets and we found a little graffiti alley, which is so pretty. Okay, so this is called Garage Murals. Garage Murals, and it's called David French's Lane. So if you're in the Annex area, definitely like just come stroll because there's some fun ones to just admire. It'd be pretty cool just like buying this house and then just like inheriting this, like purchasing this artwork. Just comes with the house, which is pretty cool. I'll try and get some clips of all my favorite ones to show you now. So we literally just stumbled upon this really fun bookstore which had all of these assortment, so many different books. It was so big. There was like an upper floor, a lower floor, and all the books were on sale. So it'd be like a classic book, like for example, like Talking to Strangers by Malcolm Gladwell, and it would be like $10 when normally that hardcover would sell for like $30. So highly recommend checking it out. We both found some fun books, and I think that's it for our little Annex tour today. We're kind of tired. Now we're gonna head home now and try and get home before the traffic gets too bad, since it is a holiday. Wish us luck. So we're gonna do a little day in the life today, and Brennan and I slept in, but we're headed now to Hamilton because we have my close friend's engagement party. So she's hosting in Hamilton, and unfortunately for us, because we live downtown, the Gardner is closed this entire weekend. So right now we are just sitting in traffic on all of the side roads that everyone else is taking to get in and out of the city. That is unfortunate, but honestly it's not too bad. Yeah, we're heading in early. The engagement party is until 4 p.m. but we're just heading in. We left around like 11ish because we were like, you know what, why don't we actually spend the day in Hamilton and make it a little day trip, especially because the highway's closed, so then we can kind of like get ahead of the traffic. And thankfully traffic wasn't too bad. There's just a couple patches, but yeah, I don't know if you can see the highway. I don't know if you saw, there's no one. There's the highway, the Gardner. It looks so crazy because usually it's just like packed full. Like literally this morning when we woke up, we can see the highway from our place, and we were looking out and we're like, wow, it's such a nice feeling not like seeing all those cars like in the distance. Like it's not, we're not super close to it, but we can kind of see it in the distance off, but we're like, wow, so peaceful. Like it's just like visual stimulation that you like sometimes see like in the distance, you know. Pros and cons because we can't take the highway. I brought my massive book that I'm gonna read in the car while Brennan is graciously driving. I'm a complete passenger princess. I would highly recommend this book, A Day, a Fallen Night, and this is the prequel to Prairie of the Orange Tree, which Brennan actually got for me for my birthday, and it's a massive book. It's like 800 pages, and I was like, what the heck, you really got me a massive fantasy book here. But it was amazing. I loved it so much. It's honestly like, once you get into it, it's so addicting. This one surprisingly is better. You can also read this as like a standalone novel and you'll still understand it because it's not like completely related, but it's much more enjoyable if you do, because there's just like random little, like, I don't know what to, like tidbits that like tie back to the first book, so it just makes it more like, oh, that's that person and like the history of it. And then it honestly makes the Prairie of the Orange Tree even better when you like think back to it, because you have so much history and more knowledge on the entire like story. And we're actually going to head to a hiking trail. I was trying to find some. There's a ton in Hamilton. If you know of the Bruce Trail, or if you've ever like thought of, oh, where do you go for waterfalls in Ontario, Hamilton, you would definitely be familiar with that name because Hamilton is known for all of their waterfalls. So the Bruce Trail is this massive trail that you can hike all the way from Niagara Falls to Tobermory. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't thunderstorm, because there was a 60% chance. Brennan also brought a book. He's reading now The Prairie of the Orange Tree. Also the third book of my favorite trilogy, Fourth Wing, which had I think the next one was called like Iron Flame. And now the third one is coming out in January. You can pre-order it. I think I'm going to pre-order it because I loved it so much. And when you pre-order, you usually get like a special edition type of looking book, which is kind of fun. And I'm just really excited for that to come out. So anyway, that was just a little book rec. It's kind of a unique day. I honestly haven't been to Hamilton in like forever. We like drive through it, occasionally stop for food on the way to my family's place when we're going home to visit my family for the weekend. I haven't been able to catch up with all of my friends in so long. I just started a new engineering job, which is so exciting, and it's been going great. I just finished my first week, so all good there. But yeah, it's been a busy August, July, whatever, so I haven't seen everyone in a little bit, so it'll be nice to catch up with everybody. Okay, so we ended up getting flowers, but they're not for us. We're gonna give them to Kai and Alan for their engagement party, and we also got grapes. So we were gonna have like a little snack pre-hike and post-hike. Originally we were gonna go ahead to the hike first, but then I found there was this little farmer's market that was open till 2. So I was like, hey, why don't we stop by? And it was so cute. And these flowers are stunning. He was telling us about his greenhouse that he has out in Beamsville on his farm, and he's like, oh yeah, I grow them all year round. They're like super high quality, and like, yeah, no, he was so friendly, and the flowers are so pretty. Like honestly, prettier than any of the flowers I've seen even at like the Toronto flower market. And they're from Holland? Oh,
yeah, he like buys the seeds and like plants, and then they keeps them for 3 years and has to get a new one.
Oh, okay. So I guess he buys them from Holland, all of his flower seeds. I guess that's why they're so pretty. And I was so happy. Now we're gonna head to our hike soon. So we lucked out, and it is the most perfect day. Super sunny, super hot, blue skies. There's tons of spots to park in the parking lot, and the trail looks so nice. We just had some grapes, super good. They're very interesting. They don't taste like typical like grocery store grapes, so that's fun. And now we're gonna enjoy a little hike out to a waterfall. I can't get over how hot it is. I'm so glad we don't have thunderstorms. Go this way where everyone's going. Let's just follow the herd.
Wow.
Oh my god, he's coming at me.
Yeah.
Now we're just having a little after hike snack before we head over to the engagement party for dinner, because we still have like 2 hours till the engagement party. So we're just gonna have a little snack, read, and enjoy the nice weather. It's so beautiful out, and hiking in the woods is so nice, and it just like smells like fall. It's one of my favorite smells. I love it. Okay, the day in the life is continuing to day in a weekend, or a vlog of the weekend, because I totally forgot to record anything at the engagement party. So we're just gonna continue, and now it's Sunday, and Brendan and I are going to the Riverdale farm. So random. We were just like, you know what, we've seen this and we've gone by it a bunch in the past, but we've never been. So here we are, we're gonna check it out. It's also free. Park, you guys, was so cute. We just got back into the car. There weren't like a ton of different animals. It was just kind of like your classic farm animals, which was super cute, but the highlight was definitely the cows. The little calf was so cute, and when we first got there too, they were just brushing the cows, so they had them out in like a pen that you could get closer to. It's kind of funny that I say the highlights like cows, because I grew up in a small town. I'm not a city girl. Maybe you're thinking, oh yeah, a city girl seeing cows for like the first time. No, I've personally milked cows actually, so this is not my first time seeing a cow. But I just love them. They're so cute. And you see different reels, especially on Instagram, of like little calves and like people having a cow as a pet. And I'm just like, wait, what? And they're just like so fluffy. Like especially, I don't know what kind of cow it is, but like there's that kind that's like fluffy, and they're more like the mountain kind of cow. I can't think of the name. But anyway, they're super cute. But I'm sure they're a lot of work to take care of, especially once they get large. They would take up a lot of space. Definitely go for the cows. Would recommend. It's a cute little like walk around and look at stuff, and it's free. So anyway, we're gonna go get sandwiches now. We're having a little late lunch. It's already like 3:30, but we have this like favorite sandwich spot on the east side, and we're gonna head over there now, and then we're gonna head over to the park and have a little picnic. The sandwich spot is Lambo's Deli. It's a great spot to go for lunch. Oh my god, that looks so good. We got the turkey pesto. Last time we got their #1 most liked, but it had spicy stuff, so I was like, no, we need the turkey pesto. I would probably give a 7.5 or an 8.
7.6.
I feel like there needs to be a little bit more pesto.
Yeah.